What's going on, shipmates? We are back at it in Apex. It's been a long week for me personally, work week. It's been a lot going on. So, I'm going to be putting out quite a bit of videos this weekend. I'm actually going to do 2 today and what is it, Friday? And probably 2 tomorrow. I'm trying to just get more content out for you guys. Just trying to get on to the next level, and it's just as far as just like putting content out. I'm really trying to get into Twitch. It's just been hard to really just sit down and find the time to try to really get this thing off. I'm excited. I'm about to hit 50 subscribers, so I mean that's something. Total views, I mean, if you guys are really interested, I'm about to hit 8,000 views on the channel, which is cool. Right now, truthfully, I just think it's just more content and just reaching out and doing other games, better games, stuff like that. But that's side note on just the channel, stuff like that. I'm trying to get into Xbox and bigger games like that and just kind of bring you guys better and more content. So anyway, moving on, you're here for the video, you're here to see what's new, and we're going to talk about it. So we're in Apex Girls global version. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim these rewards. I got chilling here, but not too much going on. We do have the fireworks festival is still going on. Askar is back. She oh, that's weird, my little sign in, there it goes. That's weird, little things acting weird. Anyway, the usual, but she is back. She was also here during the the last event, which I think was like the Summer Bliss or something like that, summer pool party event. She was the second stellar featured as well. The first, I believe, was Charmilles. I don't 100% remember, but as we know, the first stellar that was featured here, that's over. So Askar is here for the rest of the time for the festival. It's here for 10 more days. She's here for 9. Everything else is still here. As far as mini games, we have this going on, the challenge. Very interesting. I'm trying to see. There's 9 challenges in total. Every day that a new one unlocks, but there's not really anything to go off of as far as like info from what I'm seeing. I might have to get into Discord. I finally get into Discord and then like actually figure this out, because these are rewards, not bad, decent rewards. But when you go to challenge, as you can see here, you fight 5 Askars. I've done it a couple times with different stellars, and I'm getting dominated. Now, something that is interesting to me is that there's not necessarily levels. It's just this is what it is. It's just showing you skills. It's showing you the basics. It's allowing me to pick mimics. As you can see, I picked most of them. Ones that I reviewed, that I looked over. Actually, I got 2 somewhat tanky units here. Maybe I need a healer. Maybe I have too many assaulters. But it's the same. Now the interesting thing, I will say the interesting thing is and then that's Sabuki. That's what's her face. Who is that? What's her face is in here. No, you have the SSR pluses, but only for Nebula. It's only a few. What should call it? A few of the mimics, not all of them, are you able to pick from. It seems like they all have the same kind of base stats. But anyway, so like we'll start it. I'll kind of show you guys. As you can see there on the top, it does say recommended just 1 unit being used in the matchup. we'll watch and see how fast. Look at that. One hit, 4 million damage being done. 5 million. I don't even know how this is possible. 4 million. Am I reading that right? Is it 4 or is it 47 million? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, it's 49 million. I'm sorry. She hanged on. That's 70 million. So, as you can see there, wiped. Now we'll try it how they're saying that they recommend only deploying one hero, right? To prevent enemy Asgard from entering the Dark Cube Masters, which is crazy damage. So let's just try this out. Mimic here. See, I did do this a few times, but I still got swamped. So I'm trying to see. There's probably one unit out of everybody that can actually handle and defeat all 5 Asgards. Because as you can see, it's just she's doing her thing, she's doing damage. Obviously, they're doing their thing, and it's not too much damage being done. It's been limited. As you can see, 35,000, which isn't much. Seeing her health, I think it was 1.5 mil. So, but as I'm trying to see it, the Asgards are barely getting any damage done to them. So, wow. This is why. That's why right there. And it's getting multiplied. Oh yeah. So knowing that, you would need a unit, a stellar, who can debuff people. That's the key. Like, as you can see, each one of those green buffs is healing, and each one has about 5. So you're doing no damage, because as soon as if you read, you could go back and pause it. But essentially, what it read to was 5% of her max HP gets healed when damage is done to her. So, oh, we won. Ooh, that's very interesting. So she got hit 112,000 damage. Did 2.9 million damage, and still had over 600,000 HP left. Look at that healing, it's crazy. So it must have just ran out as time. Does it say 4 battle turns? Interesting. Well, there you guys go. we figured it out together. Congratulations, shipmates, we did it. Hoo-yah. Anyway, that's, if you want to do it, that's who you got to pick. What was her name? Actually, we can go back here if you guys want to know. We can go under mimics. She has been, oh, there she is right there, Icarus. And she has been featured already. I have covered her, reviewed her already. Wow. Anyway, moving back to the video. Icarus is dope. She's going to be my main chaser now. Anyway, moving on. So, we do have underground mining going on. If you guys, just to get some more supply, stuff like that, as you can see here, you get that stuff. There's dailies as well. Looking at this, you can pick different stuff for you to pick for. I missed. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. More and more and more stuff. You get the Spectrum Gem, which is used for the store. So if you go to the store, this is where you can use it. As you can see here on the bottom, 80, 100, 150 supply store to getting more. It's only been up for like a day or two, so I already got 30 summons. So you get quite a bit pretty quick. So it's a nice little fun little thing to participate in. Also, fun fact update: I have joined a Legion. I don't think I announced that or let you guys know last. Who is this? Video, but let's see if I can find. Ooh, I don't remember their name. The name of the Legion. That's horrible. Oh, right there, Legion info. There it goes. Kingdom. As you can see there, those are the top three: the leader, ambassador, and ace. That is crazy. 13.7 million power, 12.25. Congrats to them. As you can see, we got different members. Offline for 13 days. Offline for more than 30. Oh, okay. So they're probably revamping, kicking some people out, putting some other people. Dylan Walker. Dope. As you can see, I'm like 2.23, so I'm like probably right in the middle of everybody. Legion power total 115 million. Heck yeah. Legion ranking, where are we at? No way we're number one. No way. Are we for real? I just found this out right now, guys. Is this out of the whole? I'll do some yeah, I'm gonna do some research. That's crazy that are we number one clan in the whole server. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that's a fun update. There are different things that come with that, like Legion War. I think right here, as you can see here, you get to go. This is how it looks. It's set up, and pretty much what you do is you come in. It's open for a certain amount of time. As you can see, you still have 5 more hours to participate. You go in here, you pick who you want to fight, you look at their power, and you attack them. You get 10 attacks per war, and then you can pick how you want to use it. Me personally, I just take out one person. So this is the one I was using. There was a guy down here that I attacked and took out. Because if you do win, it's 10 points off. So as you can see here, the health is 100. It's 10 points off. So down to 90, you do it 10 times, you knock it out. So that's what we've been doing. This is my third war that we've been into. We won the first 2. So I'm excited to see if we win this one, how far we can keep going. You can see here it kind of tells you total power, members, bases, stuff like that, where the bonus attributes are, stuff like that. So interesting. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then you also have this here where it's like an extra little like mini boss you get to attack in the Legion, and then you get just more rewards, stuff like that. Just more stuff to do in the game. So if you can join a Legion, it's fun. I haven't really interacted with other members of the Legion, so it's not too much of that going on, and I'm guessing that I haven't seen a lot of chat in the chat box either. So we're just out here doing our thing, contributing, getting extra rewards. So moving on, the biggest thing as far as before I showed you guys that Advent of Stellar, Vanessa and Solicia is still here. They're here for 2 more days for the weekend. If you have these units or looking to get some SSR Plus limiteds, they're here, they're featured. Grab them, star them up, get more power. Now, on to this week's Mimic. All right, just brand new today. First day she's up. Katina is here. Of course, the store is the usual. You get your free, you get the sign-in fund for 7 days. Now, real quick, the Beast Challenge. This is my personal favorite type of challenge. There's 2 types that they do here for the Mimic. There's this one here, where as you can see, there's 4 levels and 3 zones up top. Pretty much every couple days as the week goes on, each zone unlocks, and there's 4 levels for each zone. The farther down the zone you get, the more rewards you get, the better rewards you get. You can still skip it as usual. You don't have to watch the whole thing. So as you can see there, the first one was 100. Next level 2 here is going to be 150 diamonds that you get. And then the third level is where you start to get tickets. So third level, you get 1 ticket there. And that's usually where I stop. Not because I don't want better rewards, but it's just because at level 4 is the highest level. 300 diamonds, 3 tickets, which is great. But I haven't been able to beat the boss. As you can see here, boom, defeat. Can I see what 3 turns is what it took? DPS damage. Alright, so we did over 2 million worth of damage. Damage taken. They were all knocked out. Where it wasn't even close. We're not even close. We're not even close to. They're just doing high damage. We're not even close to taking them out. So I'm not too sure. It could be just a type of boss as far as stuff like that, weaknesses. But as you can see here too, if you do have her, one of the units, they do an extra 100% attack, 100% HP, and 150% of AoE damage dealt. So that's probably what the big, how to beat it is. If you're lucky enough to get the featured Mimic, bam, you get bonus attributes. So that one's done. Echo Quest, you get rewards for summoning, and then of course Katia. Now, before we move on, Alicia was here last week. This is her. I reviewed her already, so I'll put her review in the description if you want to take a look at that. Enya is back. She was one of the first few mimics that were featured when they started doing this, so she is back. She is here to put in the wish list for this week. So I did review her as well. I will look for that and put it in the description as well. So if you guys have 3 options this time. So I'm starting to see what they're starting to do is now that people are getting closer and closer to the pity, to the guaranteed summoning part of the Mimic, they're starting to bring back some of the first Mimics that were featured that haven't been featured since. Because obviously there's like 30 different Mimics. As you can see in that first spot that I went to show you guys Icarus, there is quite a few, and they just started. So we're only like maybe 6, maybe 7 deep into the whole Mimic realm. And as you can also see, there's Mimic SSR Plus, and then there's Mimic URs, which have not been released yet. So that's a whole nother chapter we got to get ready for. Now, quick overview for Mimics. It does cost 250 summons to do the pity guarantee, to hit the pity guarantee on the Mimic. That is a lot. One of the most I've ever seen, truthfully, in gacha games in general. I would think that the most I've ever seen before this was 200. And I think that was, I covered the game for a little while and then I stopped. I can't remember. Not Starfield. Man, I can't believe I can't remember. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It's still going on. It's still a game that's up. It's kind of lost a few of its popularity because of the summoning that it did and stuff like that. And it did do some other things as far as like didn't do guarantees for certain summons and for certain characters and stuff like that, and the rates were really off, so on and so forth. But moving on, this is definitely one of the highest. And as you can see here, I'm barely at 160, and I play this game at least a good 20-30 minutes a day, and that's going in, doing the dailies, getting everything, like all the tasks done, participating in all this stuff every day just to get the 1 ticket. So it's been a grind, and when I do get closer, it's gonna be really hard to pick who we want or who I want as far as, or who's even gonna be available. Because at first they were at first They were letting like previous mimics stay here in the wish list, but now then all of a sudden they changed it, and now they're starting to bring them back little by little. Anyway, so not too sure what's going on, but that was a little side story. Anyway, we're here to review Katia. Katina, not Katina. There's no N. Katia. Anyway, SSR plus Mimic. She is Ignite, AoE damage, Radiant, strong DPS. She is Nebula faction. This is very interesting. Those are her basic attributes: 23,000 attack, 166, 100,000 in HP, armor is 1865, speed 204. That is her weapon there. If you want to go after that, the guide. These are the people who is suggested to use if you do decide to get her. Ignite, Inferno and Ignite, Lori, Tina, and Miria. I will say Tina is goated for sure. I wanted to get her because she works really well with Purgatory. Pretty much anybody in the Infernal team that has the Ignite ability, she just stacks on top of it and does more assistance and damage with that. So, oh wow, they got some people here that aren't even featured yet. I'm guessing that's going to be the URs. But yeah, so Tina's really great. She's an SSS plus. So she does pop up every now and then, as well as Laura. I don't have the other two, but Tina, I do remember reviewing and being like, this is one you guys definitely got to get. Skill analysis is here if you want to do even a deeper dive than what I'm doing here and just kind of go really into the aspects of the skill. So starting off with the first one. Local radiation, active attack, deals energy damage equal to 150% of the caster's attack to all enemies, with a 60% chance to inflict ignite on each target for turns. What is ignite? It reduces crit rate by 2.5%, deals damage equal to 20% of the inflictor's attack after completing an action, ignoring armor for 2 turns. So pretty much it's like a burn effect. So after it gets put on somebody, and then after they attack, then they get a burn damage of 20%, equal to 20% of her attack, the one whoever put it on them. Now, if you have multiple people who are doing ignite, that does stack up. So that's why it says to use certain people, because then you have a team of ignite and everybody's just on fire. So that's the strategy that's put into there if you look a little bit more deeper. So, property expertise, passive regular, 50% more in attack, 40% in HP, and damage bonus of 20%. Third skill, chain reactions, active attack. Deals energy damage equal to 420%, that's a lot, of the caster's attack to 2 random enemies, and increases damage by 30% against targets under Ignite. Increases damage by 30% against those who already have Ignite on them. That's crazy. Caster's attack to 2 random enemies, increases damage by 30%. So this goes back to the tactic of having multiple stellars in your team, giving the enemy team the ignite/burn effect. So because what you could do, if you have three stellars in your team that have this ability to ignite people, by the time you're done with the first round, moving into the second round, you start doing the heavier skills and bigger attacks and more damage, the whole opposite team already has ignite. So that's just 420 plus 30% more. If you have an ignite team, I would go for this character for sure. Moving on. Fourth one, basic attacks, ignore, mark, and prioritize targets with ignite. So anybody with ignite, she's prioritizing fighting Katia. When attacking a target with 2 or more ignite effects, hint hint, the caster gains radiance, while under radiance increases damage by 50%. Oh, wow. What is radiance on top of that? Increases damage dealt by 10% and reduces damage taken by 10%, lasting for 2 turns. That is insane. Now my question My question is, does that only affect her? When attacking a target with 2 or more ignite effects, the caster gains radiance. No, it doesn't. It says the caster, which means it can be anybody on your team. Wow. Ideas. I would switch out my whole team right now. I would make an infernal team if I were to get Katia. And she looks dope. Heavy machinery, just blasting away. Let's take a look at her UR version. Dope. Full arsenary, looking like Arnold the Terminator. Anyway, Blaze Edge Katia. That's dope. That's a dope name. Anyway, oh, okay. That's what you need to do. All right, stuff's turning. Interesting. Anyway, yeah. So this Mimic here, she's good. Definitely good. If you have the team, that has the possibility of doing ignite. So I mean, we'll just go down the line. Purgatory for sure. Ignite, and she's a tank, so she's up helping everybody else. And yeah, I would switch her out, put her back in. I have Lori, so Lori is here. Another ignite, so that's 2, 3 with Katia. Now I don't think I have. Oh look, there's Mirren. She is ignite. She's also a healer, so that's probably why I overlooked her, because she is healing. But it does give. Okay, so if they have ignite, it increases her health effect. Wow. At the start of an odd number turn, there's a 25% chance to apply ignite to each enemy unit. That's insane. So, and then I do not have Tina at all. She's over here. That's insane. Because I do remember Tina just being crazy with the ignite. So, 5-man team, pretty much your whole team, everybody's doing ignite. Plus, yeah. If you happen to get this Mimic Katia, switch out your whole team for ignite. She would be worth it, because that team is dangerous. With all the other effects going on, I would really like to see that. So that's about it, guys. A little bit of a long video, but that's all we got going on for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, right. That's exactly what I was going for. Can I do it now? Do I have enough? I have enough. Oh, I need. Oh, that's right.
Stubbornness and gloom. I only came back to show the commander and make the right call.
5 more, which would be in the
I'm gonna find a cozy spot.
The other spot. So if you guys are just watching me do this. Oh yeah, I have enough. 2,500. Bam. And now, Purgatory, my queen from the beginning, is going to be 2nd star breakthrough. This is breakthrough number 7. So the 5 gold stars were each 1, so that's 5. I'm currently at 6 with the purple rainbow star, and then we're about to hit 7 right here. 20,000 living metal used, obviously 80. Lots of dupes needed for this. And then 10 of these, which you can just, as you just saw, the 2 places where you can get it. You can only get 10 a week, so 42,000. Wow. Upgrade Scarlet Bond to Scarlet Bond Awakening. Wow. 340 max level. Attack boost 30%, and HP boost 30%. Man, how many do I need? Still another 80. So I needed like another 8 or 9 purgatories to get through her even more. Wow. What's her 442,000. Wow. I definitely have enough. We're gonna max her out right now. This is making a little bit longer video, but this is why I've been saving. Bam. 468,000. Is she my number one? She's number one. Wow, Charmele's, you gotta step it up. I mean, granted, you're not that far off. You are not that far off, but 220, a whole 120 levels over. That's insane. What does that put me at? 2.3 million. This game's a grind. Once you start getting past all like the regular stuff and starting to get into the heavier star breakthroughs and stuff, this game does get a little bit of a grind. So it's good, it's fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Another video will come out later today or tonight. We're doing a brand new game I'm playing. I'll Admiral board review that game and let you guys know how it is. So thanks for watching. Fair winds and following, shipmates. Have a good weekend.